Well, it's not too bad today. It's frozen. You can hear my feet crunching, unfortunately. So a couple of people yesterday have posted in one of the groups saying how hard it is to do this self-portrait reflection project, and crazy thing is, it's hard for me. It's probably harder for me because of my brain damage. So I think of an idea and then I forget the idea. And the other day, beginning this week, I thought, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to do this particular image in this particular way, in this particular place. And I was actually at the place. And then by the time I'd finished having the thought and carried on doing what I was doing, I forgot all about it. So I didn't do it. And we're now, what are we now? Wednesday. And I still haven't done it. So I haven't even taken one photograph this week to select from. So it is difficult. I'm not going to confess it is easy. It is not easy, because it's coming up with an idea, and even though it's just you taking a photograph, and it could be any photograph, you restrict yourself in your own mind to what you can do and what you can take. So don't let it get to you, because every week you just got to get one in. Now that sounds really mad, but if every week you start getting one in, then during the whole process, especially if you've never done a project before, the thought process changes and you start getting more creative, and that is all part of the process. So don't beat yourself up about it. Don't get annoyed about it. Take your time, have a think, take a photograph, load it up, and that's your one a week. You will notice the first project you ever do, you will never be happy with. Sometimes people are, and when it comes to the end, if you make a book out of it, some people rush the book. But trust me, after that, you do the next project and the next project, your images get better, your ideas improve, and it helps the brain practice to do projects. So you're not expecting to get the most bestest project in the world out of this time. What you're doing is starting to learn the process. It's a bit like going to the gym for the first time. You learn everything, and then within a year you're doing everything and you've worked out your own routine. You know what you want to do and you crack on. And that's a bit the same with doing photography projects. It's getting pretty dark in there, isn't it? Anyway, I'm not going to bore you for 3 minutes a day, even though I can. Crack out those projects, get your image in this week, and I'll see you tomorrow morning.